Zack Snyder is back. We've missed him in the last 2 months as writer, director, producer, cinematographer of his second zombie movie. So, let's talk Army of the Dead. After a zombie outbreak in Las Vegas, a group of mercenaries takes the ultimate gamble by venturing into the quarantine zone for the greatest heist ever. I am freaked out by zombies, always have been. The Walking Dead has kind of been soaking up this genre, so it's kind of good to see that there's something that's going to be moving the ball forward, hopefully. In terms of Zack Snyder, you've got stuff like Dawn of the Dead, which I think is really, really scary. 300's really good. Watchmen is great. Sucker Punch really sucks. I'm not so much a fan of the DC stuff. Some of it's really good, some of it, meh. Justice League was perfectly fine. But now we are at Army of the Dead. I think the best stuff about Zack Snyder is that he is interested in big, mythic ideas and fills his stories with incredibly independent characters, which is something that movies normally don't focus on, especially out of Hollywood. His visual style is like a graphic novel come to life. He's got an incredible visual sense. All of that combined makes anything Zack Snyder does at least worth checking out. So diving into Army of the Dead, there are ups and downs throughout the entire thing, but overall, this movie is so much fun. So in terms of the characters, first of all, Dave Bautista does do a really good job. Every character is incredibly independent. Every now and then they come off a little bit cliched. The Tig Notaro character comes off a little bit that way. Even the most cliched character gets enough mystery and character development to give them shades of gray. And because of that, all of you out there that are heist movie fans, that side of this movie totally pays off. There is some meat on the bones here. That's funny. And then how does this rank in zombie movies? More importantly, how is this going to evolve what zombies are? The Walking Dead has kind of played out the zombies that shamble and ramble and walk very, very slowly, but those are kind of dead. I don't mean that they're not going to be around ever. They even have some of those in here. I just don't think those have the level of threat or the excitement that they used to because, especially because of The Walking Dead, they are around all the time. Army of the Dead does move the zombies in a new direction. The idea of smart zombies have been around for a while. George A. Romero did that. There are essentially different types of zombies. There are the shamblers, which kind of just walk around. They're your kind of standard zombie. And then you have the smarter zombies. They can run, they can hunt, they have leaders, they have a hierarchy. This is where the part starts to become a little bit meh. Getting into these new zombies, because of where zombies are, we know that you can kind of just lead them one way and then go another. So you need something to kind of pick it up a little bit more. I don't know if I like the vampire zombie thing. The vampire zombie thing deflated a lot of the horror elements in it. And so I was disappointed that we got more of a action thriller near the end than a horror movie, but the movie was still a lot of fun. I hope that the smart zombie trope is something that maybe goes forward a little bit more. I don't like how organized and structured the zombies are. They're a little bit too smart. But I do like the idea of zombies that are a bit more aware and know what they're doing. And I know that with movies like this, they're fun. You got to give them their space to have their plot holes. But how long does a bite take to turn you? That is something that zombie movies take such liberties with. I feel like that is a rule that whenever you break it, you are losing a lot of credit with the audience. Maybe that's just me. I feel like you need to be consistent with it. If someone turns within 15 minutes, then another person can't turn after a day. I will also say Zack Snyder is not awesome as a DP. He clearly has an incredible visual style, but with him as the person behind the camera, it's a little bit weird. There's a shallow depth of focus thing that is cool at times, but at others it looks very student filmy. For moments, I think he's much better directing a cinematographer than he is as a cinematographer. There are plenty of plot holes throughout the movie, but the movie is so much fun that at least while you're watching it, you really don't have to worry about them. You feel it a little bit whenever you're done with the movie, but I think that if the movie was a little bit scarier and stuck to more traditional zombie stuff, then it might have actually peppered over some of those plot holes and would have made it so that it has a little bit more longevity after you finish watching the movie. Look, it's going to be on Netflix this Friday, but go watch it in the theater. You don't want to be getting distracted whenever you're watching a movie like this. I am so happy to go and see a movie that first wants to have a good time and also tells a really interesting story well. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to 5 Minute Critic for updates on reviews and movie news.